Replacing the battery on this Sonata 2015. It's a non-turbo engine. The battery type, it's 94R H7 or L4, and this is going to be an AGM battery, so you need to replace it with AGM battery as well. Now this one failed very early. The car has only 35,000 miles, 50,000 kilometers, 5 years old, so that's what you need to expect. You need to undo first this intake air. It has 3 clips. Just unscrew them. It's plastic. Go gently, lift them about ½ an inch and then pull them from there. Try not to lose them. Wiggle a little bit to detach it from the intake air filter box. It has a seal, and my seal was slightly pinched to one side, so careful when you insert it back so you don't damage the seal. And by the way, the air filter box is just lifting like this with 2 hands, and that's your filter. Just undo it. Very easy to replace. Remember the side, but the video is actually about the battery, so let's go back to the subject. Just slap it. That's first. It has just clip like this and lift 10mm bolt, and you may want to toss it, but don't force too much on the cables. Maybe pull a little bit but not too much, and try to figure out how to squeeze it in there to drop it, just like that, so you make place for the bat to come out. And when you finish this, you have a 12mm bolt. Undo this thing. Now this slight cover around, it's going to be trapped underneath on the side, so you don't need to lift the cover, but if you want to lift it, be aware and just lift the battery. It's very heavy. You may want to have someone to help you watch your back. The replacement battery must have a border because it's kind of attaching at the bottom on both sides, and this distance here is the width of the battery, so you cannot take a battery with smaller or larger width. It's not going to have those bumps to attach them properly, just in case you have a car crash or something like that. Again, this is the type of battery, and if you need the dimensions for the genuine battery that Hyundai fitted, I put it in centimeters. You want to convert to inches. One of the things is the 19 centimeters tall. That's the absolute max you can go if you want to replace with a different battery, because the intake air tube is not going to pass if it's taller than that. But also the red connector, the positive, it fits just tight at this height, and the cables don't have place, so you cannot really put anything taller than 19 centimeters, so be aware of this. If you want to test your battery, you need a multimeter. So drive the car for a few hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, then disconnect the positive, and important, let's sit with the battery disconnected at least 1 hour or 2 hours. Then you go to measure, because you need time to stabilize the charge. Now you see a fresh battery fully charged, it's 12.8 volts, especially in warm weather. Winter is going to be slightly less than that, but it's usually a AGM battery. 12.8 means it's 100% charge. At 12.3, that will say about 30-40% charge. What happens is when the battery wears out, so in this car the alternator is good, is new, is not a problem. But when a battery is wear out, it will no longer be able to fully charge it to 100%. As it wears, it will stay no longer than 90%, 80, 70, and so on.